While its console brethren may be getting the bulk of attention, for my money, the real Disney magic can actually be found in Disney Epic Mickey Power of Illusion for Nintendo 3DS. While many people may mistakenly believe this to be a portable port of Epic Mickey 2, in truth it's something else entirely. Power of Illusion is actually a throwback to the classic Disney platformers of old. The game succeeds in many ways in capturing that retro gaming magic. It's just too bad there's so little of it to go around.
Gee! Oh no! What is this place?
Presentation is absolutely Power of Illusion's greatest strength. This game looks eye-meltingly gorgeous, with beautiful painted backgrounds and hand-drawn sprite work bringing the Disney experience to life in the palm of your hand. The lavish art design draws inspiration from the animated film each world is based on, and is a total visual treat, especially for dedicated mouse fans. The story is a follow-up to the long-lost Sega Genesis classic Castle of Illusion, and follows an evil witch named Miserabelle who's out to cause more mischief by kidnapping Disney characters and trapping them in her castle of, well, illusion. It's pretty straightforward, but is a cool justification for bringing together all of these characters into one game. Power of Illusion has you platforming as the world's most famous mouse, jumping on enemies and using your paintbrush to either draw or erase things from the world around you. The game is rather slow for a platformer, but once you get used to its rhythm, you'll find it to be a satisfying pace that allows you to really drink in your surroundings and explore. The level design can be really creative at times, and quite challenging if you're not paying attention, though sometimes the experience can be repetitive when you find yourself erasing and redrawing the same object over and over again ad infinitum. While seeing the things you draw on the bottom screen materialize on the top screen is cool, I couldn't help but feel like there were a lot of missed opportunities. Luckily, the platforming is enjoyable enough to compensate for the so-so painting. Now for the biggest downside of the experience, how little of it there actually is. The entire game only has 3 worlds, each comprised of 3 or 4 rather short levels, with only 3 boss fights in the whole thing. A skilled gamer can easily beat the entire game in one sitting if they really want to. What's more, the game suffers from a rather slow start. This would be fine if the game were 5 times longer, but given how very short it is, there was really no reason to slowly ease players into the experience. The inclusion of extra missions you can accept from the characters you rescue do extend the adventure a bit, but not by much, especially since most are painfully easy to complete and end up coming off more like busy work. While I was shocked and disappointed by how little content there was in Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, the content that is there had me completely enchanted. In truth, I replayed the game immediately upon finishing because I simply wanted more. All in all, Power of Illusion is a fun and gorgeous platformer, albeit one that is far too short and can sometimes feel a tad repetitive. Flaws aside, it's still a delightful game that is totally worth playing, as long as you're comfortable buying a full retail game with the amount of content of a download title. For more on Epic Mickey, stay tuned to IGN.